Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, co-creating with all of you out there who are watching. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right, let's get into your reading. The overall energy of the reading is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Feels like you've been trying to figure out how to find stability, finances, and it feels like that maybe you've been in a period of time where you're juggling your finances and it feels like that time period is over. The worry, the uncertainty, it looks like you are able to manifest as above, so below. Wow, beautiful. It looks like you've been learning how to do this, fighting for this, putting a lot of energy into whatever this stability and abundance that's coming. Wow. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. This is happiness. This is so much money, an abundance of lasting, a legacy. Wow. It feels like you've been putting in the energy, fighting for this, focusing on this. Wow. That's beautiful. All right. That's great. Let's look at your hidden blessings. 9 of Pentacles in reverse is a hidden blessing. All right. Let's examine that. So the 9 of Pentacles upright is independent, someone who's financially independent, someone who's focused on what they want to create, and they have stability, they have all that they need. This is someone who has something that they're very good at, maybe a specialty, specialized energy. So in reverse, I'm perceiving that this is talking about a lack, unable to stand on your own, unable to support yourself, that type of energy. So there's a hidden blessing in dependence and not being able to be on your own. So what else do we need to know about this? What are the hidden blessings? Okay, I'm getting for a long time you were very dependent on others, that you weren't focusing on stability for yourself. And it feels like there was a long time that was happening. It looks like you started speaking your truth, learning something. No, this is learning something new, because there was confusion and difficulty in this way of being dependent on others, maybe financial dependence on others. It looks like there was a backlash to this new way of showing up. It feels like it shifted the energy. It changed the energy. And you started taking control of your destiny, of your fortune. Feels like it's been a long time coming, that you've been waiting for this shift, this abundance to come in, the stability. It looks like you might have banked on a partner, a partnership in the past and thought that this would be a good partnership to create this legacy energy, but the this person appeared like they had access to abundance, and maybe they said that they wanted the same things, but this feels like someone who prides themselves in looking abundant, but they just happen to have had some abundance. This is someone not financially this person is more concerned with appearing abundant than actually being abundant, and they can't overcome obstacles. This is someone, it looks like you no longer want to work with them. It looks like they're very small. They want to feels like this energy wants to create a very small world where they are the leader of that small world, where they get to the people around them reflect back to them that they are abundant, and this is someone who's it's false. It's about appearance. It's not about embodying this abundant nature. And the hidden blessing is, I think you recognize this, and that you went your own way from this energy. All right, what you're leaving behind is the King of Cups. This is someone very comfortable with emotions because they've conquered their own emotions. This is someone heart-centered. Interesting that this is an energy you're leaving behind. Was it back? What is the viewer leaving behind? There's some truth. I get the feeling that you're leaving behind this version of yourself of being so focused on emotions, I get the feeling that it's more King of Cups in reverse that you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind emotional manipulation with, yes, in a partnership, a lack of loyalty in a partnership. I feel like there was someone who took advantage of your emotions. And once you got control and healed your woundedness and started walking with the energy of truth, not what you would prefer to have happen, but accepting the truth as it is, it looks like has set you free. And so you're leaving behind a partnership that just was too small, that didn't go anywhere. I'm not saying there's something wrong with this person, this partnership, other than you both have very different intentions of what you want out of a partnership and what you want to create. And it feels like this person has a very small perspective. They want to rule, and they are very wounded and can't accept criticisms about them. They've never learned how to heal and change from within, and so they control everyone in their environment. And it looks like you realize that is too small of a kingdom to be inside. It's just not a good fit. Wow. All right, how to get the most of this energy. is the Ten of Swords. All right. So the Ten of Swords is a positive card, believe it or not. With any card in the tarot where there's that yellow in the original cards, then it's positive. So it's something wonderful happening after a devastating loss. And this feels like you're moving on, that you're not allowing what others say to affect you. You're moving towards your new beginning. It looks like you're with Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something that has been very painful. This is mentally painful and emotionally painful, where you feel that the person you've been with has been consciously blocking you. And so once you realize if that is true for you in your experience, like this person has blocked me, this person, I can't move on. And if you stay focused on that instead of like, well, what do I want to do? Now that I realize that this person is not for me, I'm going to move on instead of demanding that they change because they're on a different trajectory. They want something different out of the experience of relationship than what you're wanting. It looks like you're building something. So what's supporting you is you walking away, you moving away from those who just aren't for you, without making them out to be a monster, without needing to justify leaving, just being like, yeah, this isn't working. Good luck. I'm going to go this way. You're leading yourself out of this situation. That's how to get the most of your energy, not focusing on that past relationship, but focusing on what now? Moving forward, what is it that I do want? Stepping into leadership, leading yourself. And it also feels like, at some point, just letting go of this relationship and letting go of this person, detaching from it and detaching also from the woundedness from this, that it wasn't what you expected it to be, and maybe looking at your expectations and moving on. I just keep getting moving on. Okay, so what's supporting you in this energy? Wow. Queen of Cups in reverse. Being overwhelmed by emotions, feeling like a victim, not understanding how to work with your own emotions. Okay, so it looks like what would support you is one, energetic separations. It looks like you've got, if you are feeling emotional overwhelm, chances are really good that you are overwhelmed because you have other people's energy in your space. This could be because you have enmeshed relationships. You don't have solid boundaries in your aura, and so energies can just come in and you think they're yours and you feel overwhelmed with all these emotions. That could be it. It also could be, it looks like some of you are grounding everybody in your environment, and so energies come in and just dump onto your grounding cord. And it looks like, if that sounds like that's what's happening for you, it's unconscious agreements that you created on your grounding cord and in your space when you were a child and around very unstable parents and adults. And so you just notice that if you took on their energy, if you absorbed their emotions, that they would stay calmer. It's like you could take on and clear some of their emotions for them to keep yourself safe. But if you continue with those unconscious agreements as an adult, then you're going into stadiums and malls and schools and crowds, or even small crowds, and everyone is still grounding into your grounding cord. And it looks like how to get the most of this energy. What's supporting you is getting head over heart, cutting out people, situations, and energies that don't work for you. Separating from people, that are no longer aren't for you. I don't know how it feels like. Feels like what I'm getting here is knowing who's for you and knowing who's not for you, and not having to care for everyone, as in care for everyone's fix everyone, but taking care of yourself, creating healthy boundaries. All right, what to be mindful of in this energy is the Hermit. Feel like you have gone through a period of being alone, and it's been difficult. The Hermit climbs these very high, steep mountains alone. The journey, the difficulty. But when the Hermit reaches that mountaintop, they have a new view, that light, a new perspective, something that their journey has afforded them. And now the Hermit's job is to come down out of those mountains and share what you've learned from this experience of being by yourself and enlightenment. It looks like what you've learned is that you have childhood trauma, that your past was very painful and you felt very unloved and uncared for, and how that unhealed childhood wounding created a lot of instability and a lot of confusion around love, a lot of pain around love and the experience of love. It looks like there's also some type of financial abuse, or there's understanding that stability is within, that you could have $1 billion in the bank or wherever billionaires keep their billions, and still not have an internal feeling of stability. So even though abundance and stability are in similar frequencies, one having access to money does not necessarily equate stability. I think you're learning about both. Something you've learned about stability from being alone, from your journeying alone, and you're learning about abundance. It feels like, again, like you're right on this precipice of whatever you've been focusing on. It feels like a payout. And then you've also learned about how to, work through the energy of grief, of attachment, of loss in a very new and profound way. Feels like your willingness to look at what fears you and what hurts, what is just so incredibly painful, that is making a very big impact on you. What you've learned by this hermiting, by being alone, is why you are having this amazing windfall, abundance, building what you prefer. It feels like you've learned something very profound. Wow. All right, that's your reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.